The moon hid behind thick clouds that night in Amoka village. The wind whispered through the palm tree, and even the frogs beside the stream were silent. Then, bam, 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 the sound of a drum burst from the darkness of the forest. People jumped awake, startled, chickens scattered, goats beat, and before anyone could blink, the whole village was awake. Mama Shade, who was known for her loud mouth, ran outside shouting, Oloro, ancestors don't vex o, who dey beat drum for midnight? Baba Ojo, the oldest man in the village, lit his kerosene lantern with shaking hands. My people, he said in his shaking voice, this is not an ordinary drum. This is the sound of the spirit. The drum beat grew faster, echoing from trees to tree. Dam, 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 as though the forest itself was talking back. Fear gripped everyone. Children hid under wrappers, men muttered prayers, and women sprinkled salt at their doorposts. That night, no one slept in Amoka. The talking drum had spoken. By morning, fear had turned into gossip, and gossip turned into full-blown panic. At the stream, women whispered as they fetched water. I hear say na spirit of old drummer wey die last year, one said. Another woman replied, Abeg, I hear say the forest gods dey angry because youth no longer respect festival again. Even the hunters refused to go out. One of them, Leke, sworn that he saw two shadows dancing near the forest path. Children refused to go to school. Elders sat under the big tree in the village square, shaking their heads. Baba Ojo said, I have lived 79 years on this earth and I've never heard drums talk at midnight. Everyone waited for Baale, the village chief, to act. That evening, Baale Afolabi summoned the Babalawo, Ifadari, a man whose eyes always seems to look into another world. Inside the shrine, cowrie shell raveled as the priest chanted softly. Palm oil lamps flickered, casting dancing shadow on the walls. Ifa, speak to us, he murmured. Who beat the drum that frightened Amoka? The shell rolled, silence followed. Then the Babalawo lifted his head. This drum, he said slowly, does not come from the spirit world. The chief frowned. If it is not from the spirit world, then where? Then Babalawo replied, it is beats from the hands of men, but with the curiosity of spirit. The chief was confused, but deep down he knew one thing. Amoka was about to witness something strange. That night, Kunle, Sunkomi, and Dimeji decided to uncover the truth. Armed with catapults, sticks, and a borrowed torchlight with weak batteries, they crept toward the forest edge. Kunle, Sunkomi whispered, if spirits slap me tonight, I go disappear. Kunle hissed, keep quiet before the drum hear you. Even the middle leg was shaking, but they pressed on. When the first drum came, bam, bam, they froze. The sound was close enough. They moved quietly, hearts pounding like drums themselves, until they saw faint light flickering behind a tree. They pushed aside the leaves and gasped. Two small boys were there, beating a drum with full energy and smiling as they did. The three boys couldn't believe their eyes. These were no spirits, just Tunde and Kola, two mischievous brothers from the next compound. Oya, play and fast before they catch us, Tunde whispered, hitting the drum. Just then, Kunle shouted, catch them. Na them be the ghost drummers. The two boys screamed and ran, but the Dimeji grabbed Kola's wrapper before he escaped. Tunde stammered, we just dey practice for the festival. Oh. We no know say you go think say na ghosts. The truth spread quickly. The talking drum that scared the whole village was just two overzealous kids rehearsing for a cultural competition. By the next morning, Amoka turned into a comedy show. The market women couldn't stop laughing. "Na small pikin give us sleepless nights," one shouted. But not everyone found it funny. Tunde and Kola's mother were furious. They stormed through the market with pistols, chasing the boys. "Una wan kill person with fear abi? I go show una." The boys ran barefoot through the red dust, shouting, "Mama, sorry o." Traders scattered, yam rolled on the floor, goats joined the chase, and even the old men laughed till tears filled their eyes. It was a day Amoka village will never forget. That evening, the Baale summoned the entire village to the palace courtyard. Tunde and Kola knelt before him, trembling as the crowd watched. The chief voice was firm. "So, you two caused fear and confusion in my village." Tunde whispered, "We didn't mean it, sir. We only wanted to surprise everyone at the festival." For a moment, the chief was silent. Then he burst into laughter. "You surprised us indeed," he said. Even the Babalawo chuckled quietly. The chief found their parents 2 tubers of yam and 1 chicken for causing public panic. Then he said, "Since you love drums so much, you will perform it officially at the festival. But next time, practice in daylight." The whole village erupted in joy, cheered and clapped. The festival day finally came. Bright wrappers flew in the air. Talking drums echoed joyfully, and the air was filled with roasted yam and laughter. Tunde and Kola stood on the stage with their drums, beating rhymes and live into the celebration. Their hands moved like lightning. Bam, 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 bam. This time, not in fear, but in pride. Even Baba Ojo danced like a young man again, shouting, "Make the drum dey talk every day. If not like this, joy go full this village." Baale Afolabi smiled, raising his kola nut to the sky. "My people," he said, "fear can shake a village, but truth can make it dance." As the sun sets over Amoka, the drum of fear became drum of laughter, and everyone learned that sometimes, spirits are not what hurt us. It's just our own imagination beating louder than the truth. The end. Hi friends, thanks for watching. And if you're just coming across this channel for the first time, please like, comment, share and subscribe for more interesting and educative stories. Thank you. Bye-bye.